Alright, hopefully that is all good. Alright, Canyon Calamities is the official name of this, but I put Grand Canyon in the title because, well, it's the Grand Canyon. Yeah, we gotta get 1,000 guests in a park by the end of year 3. We got some stuff immediately here, so looks like it's a pay for entrance because can I get people to pay for price? No. I assume this is going to be good. Okay, and then we got big map. Oh, but it looks like we don't have too much access to all of it, honestly. Gonna open it up. It's already raining, which isn't great because I haven't got people in here to buy their overpriced umbrellas. But hopefully we can get that to work. People are coming into the park. That's good. I assume the rides that were already in here are fine, but I'm not gonna confirm that. Weird that they weren't open yet already. Let me make sure. Okay, just those two remaining. And then how's our staff situation looking? Handy Andy B. That Mechanical Martin. Why are these named? I'm a sucker for that. Okay, I'm happy. This game did not need these guys to be immediately named. Get rid of the things right there for the funding, and actually let's do max funding. And people are coming in. Got some good options. I always like to start with one of these. Doesn't work as well here, but we'll make it work. There we go. Merry-go-round just to be able to get some music in here. Monster Truck seems good to open. Calamity Coaches is an interesting ride. We got some people coming in. I feel like Observation Tower is something you want pretty quickly in a park like this. Because it's the freaking Grand Canyon. People are going to want to view stuff. Let's delete that for a second. There we go. Gonna close out of Monster Trucks because it's open now. Water rides in development, which may not be great because I don't have any water here, so I'm actually going to take water rides. That one's still going to end up being developed, but I don't need it in the future. Calamity Coaches has really good ratings. I'm surprised how good it is. We'll see the observation tower. It's going to be fine. It's an observation tower. I feel safe. I got all these scenery that I'll be able to delete if need be from my previous experience of it. Yeah, the goal is just get guests by year 3 and keep the rating high. Shouldn't be too bad if I'm say so myself. I'm currently not worried about my prospects on that. Do that. Get these bumper cars going. I see there's some food over here. I wouldn't mind just immediately getting some food here as well. There's a lemonade and an ATM and a burger bar. Cool. Now there's a couple of things immediately to take advantage of. Lots of roller coasters as an option, which is great. It's much better than the alternative. I guess I've done every one of these except the space rings. I may as well just immediately do the space rings so I can have all of the gentle rides that I have currently in the park. There, space rings is added. And especially with the good roller coasters that I already have in here, I'm gonna immediately start charging $20. I think I can do that. Alright, what are the thrill rides? Because I don't think we have any of those. Yep, we don't yet. So let's add them. Add these paths in real quick. It's going to take away that lamppost, but that's fine. One second. Cat wanted into the room, decided to let it. Just knocked over my fan. You're very attention to you right now. Come here. Here she is, if anyone wanted to see. Be just on my lap for a little bit. We'll see how she enjoys that. Yeah, I really feel 1,000 guests is not going to be too bad. We got a fair bit of time. I'm not worried about it right now. What I am worried about is trying to fit in all this stuff in this little corner. This is going to be like my little alleyway. Let's do an exit right there and an entrance right there. Let's make these paths. Cool. Now people can connect over there. And that is connected. The motion simulator, I can open that. And do a twist. Sure, I think the twist will be my last thing that I add in this little section. It's not going to be the most optimal of placements of all of this, I will admit. But it's here. Yeah, these paths are actually going to be super inoptimal. Oh well. It adds it to the park quickly at the entrance in case this is all people want to do and then leave. I'm not going to hold them hostage or anything. I got these two. Let's just get every thrill ride in and then we can actually start building some fun stuff. There's the top spin. top spin is added. We can do an enterprise. And do the pathing for that as well. Does that connect? Okay, it does. That worried me for a second. Let's wrap it like this for no reason. This enterprise is going to have a much longer line than most things. Again, for no reason. And then finally, let's do a roto drop. It's not going to be the coolest roto drop. It's going to be a small one, I think. Like that. And then we can do the pathing. There we go. I'm going to test the roto drop. Close the enterprise. This park is taking hold. It's got some good stuff. We've got a lot of room to play around with still. Got 258 guests immediately. More probably still coming in. I'm just going to open the roto drop. I'm not worried about it. I love these giant figurines. I feel like they're not actually helpful, but I love them. I wonder if I could buy the rights to the Grand Canyon itself and build a water ride in there. I don't know if that's possible or if it's a good idea, but I'm curious about it. Interesting that the first thing this game did was rain, because we are in the middle of a desert. Let's build a river rapids. Do an online photo section. Test this out as it's going. Whirlpool. And we've done all of the fun stuff. Rapids. There we go. Nice little quick river rapids. Make our research grant valuable. Let's actually put the entrance there. Cool. We can test it for real. I also wanted to play music because silence is deafening. Just all around not fun. There we go. I'm assuming this doesn't crash or anything. We're good. We just got mini golf, which is always a good time. I like the idea before adding any single roller coaster creative design to this. Now the cat wants out. Here we go. We'll see if she wants to come back in later on. Yeah, let's build these splash boats. They're fun. They splash. Not sure where to best put them, but there's options. These turns don't give much room. don't think this gets high enough. Oh, it does. Okay. And I read or watched something where I think you don't need a large station platform for these because it really just depends on... Yeah. It really depends just on how long the design is. Oh, that doesn't work. River Rapids is actually pretty awful. I'm gonna open it anyways. Those stats were not anything to desire, though. I'm not gonna do that. Let's go from here. Well, this mentally trips me out from this angle. I feel like something's broken there. Whoa. Because if you look here, everything's fine. But if you look from here, it's not. I just gotta look at this. This is absurd. It's fine. For my own sanity, I'm going to change that. It's weird, though. I think the entrance has to be on this side. Okay, let's test this for real. Okay, I think that's connected. Didn't mean for the underground view, but it's fine. Let's do invisible scenery for a second. Yeah, everything's connected. Cool. We'll wait to see how that develops. In the meantime, let's make mini golf. Kind of cut my pathways off here, which isn't great. Let me do this for a second. Cool. And also, Handy Andy B, come help with that. I'm gonna hire another handyman, and I've got a lot of rides. Security Sam and Jolly, whoever, they can stay. They're cool as is. Alright, let's build this mini golf. don't think that works as I was hoping it would. Let's go right. Right there. Start off with a golf hole E, an A, E again, B, River Rapids in the way. Thought I could survive without that. Ugh. Let me test this real quick. That's fine. I could do that and go B. C. And B again. Followed by C again into station platform. Beautiful. Entrance, exit. Done. Mini golf has been made. Mini golf is opened. Cool. Okay. The splash boats is good. That finished up when I wasn't necessarily watching it, so there we have it. This air-powered coaster is doing pretty well, I believe. Don't know where. I guess the entrance is all inside of that little hut. It's nice. You know what? We'll do a second motion simulator. Oh, there's a lot of throw up there. There we go. That handyman will hopefully take control of that whole area. Well, this place is Thrill Riders. That's why I don't feel bad about doing the second one right away. Okay. Now I've done all of them except for a boat hire, and that would involve placing water or buying land. But no, you can't. Interesting. I really don't get how land rights work in this game. I should learn at some point, but it confuses me. And I keep ignoring it. Let's build a coaster. We've got 2 really good coasters so far that were already given to us. Let's do this limb launched coaster, because launch coasters are very fun, for me at least. I find them fun. fun to watch it launch and immediately get nothing. Okay. Let's check this one out. It's really not that good of a design, if I'm going to be honest. Kind of hammed that one in. Start with 49. Give it a test. Give it a whirl. We should also have it pass station twice. Not awful stats for this Lim launch roller coaster one. It's cool enough for me to say let's let it roll. That's open. I'm gonna up the price of the entrance of the park again. We're pretty close to the goal. It's not even the end of year one yet, so we're doing pretty great. And we haven't even sold any pretzels yet, so we still have room to improve. Also, I haven't put a balloon stand in. That's like something I always gotta do. Okay, good. People can still go there. A siren just drove by my window and I thought it was in the game at first. Got very immersed all of a sudden. Hopefully you can't hear that too badly. Lots of roller coaster designs. I was doing some research on this game. People say this Heartline coaster is probably the single worst coaster type in the game, which is why I want to build one. It might be awful, but I think it's might be fun to try. Just knowing no matter what, whatever I do here is going to be bad. Hopefully this works. Didn't do that. Meant to be station platform. Cool. I think this works. I really don't get how this coaster really works. Seems pretty bad though. Which is pretty cool. Give it a test. Didn't mean to destroy that, but it's good to know you get money for destroying those, so... Pretty cool. I like these designs. But I can make one my own. No red numbers for this Heartline coaster. This is just going to be my zone of rides that are like launched or in a single vertical line. You know what? That's better stats for this Heartline coaster than I was expecting. Let's go from the back here. Yeah, I think what the issue is going too quick on this. Where did I change what I did there? That's supposed to go like that, then that, into... Okay. Cool. Not like that, but like that. Sure. Entrance and exit. Will this work? Probably not, but I'm only 20 guests away from where I need to be after 1 year, so I'm on a good path anyways. So I got time to just try and figure that out. 60 gonna work? Cool. I didn't mean for it to be that path. Heartline coasters in the way of that path. Impulse coasters in the way of that path. Not sure I'm gonna deal with that little kerfuffle I made for myself. probably by going into construction, moving entrance to there, exit to there, moves that path. Cool. Now we can have it tested again. It should be the same results. I don't think that would change anything. There we go, path is now interconnected. That doesn't work. Cool. Exit path is connected. Just in a very convoluted way. No, let's just have it connect like that. Yep, test rating's good. Can open it. Got the guess that we need. I'm gonna quickly, maybe not turbo speed. Let's just fast speed. You know what? Even just quick speed. No need to delay this part too long because we're gonna pass this mission, and even if we don't, I'll be able to pass it again pretty quickly. But we're in a good spot with what we have been doing. Just made a car ride, which, you know what? Everyone loves a car ride. Why is this a saved when it doesn't even give you a good score? That's weird. It's fun seeing everyone waddle faster than their usual speeds. Let's start by doing some more pathways. We built a 3D cinema, which is great. Let's go like this. There. Station platform, spinning tunnel, spinning tunnel. Just wrap it in on itself. And let this monstrosity, not station platform, just let this whole thing run its course. There we go. People don't like the paths in the park. Have a couple more handymen. I haven't even looked. I don't know if I have a loan right now or anything. I haven't even checked at the financial situation. I do have a loan. I'm going to keep it for now, but good to know. I didn't realize I did. Open up windows that do not need to be opened. We'll get to see how this goes. In the meantime, let's get that 3D cinema developed. Get food right next to the movies, which actually feels pretty cinematic and accurate to me. Car ride. It's a bad ride, but it's opened, so there you go. Cinema's open as well. Don't get why you can test it. Whatever, though. All of those have been made. Obviously, not every roller coaster has been made, but everything else has. We'll get a quick information stall here. Get even more money, just people love their umbrellas. Ferris wheel got made. I mean, that just fits. Oh wow, these paths are disgusting over here. I should work on that. I'm testing a Ferris wheel, even though it's a Ferris wheel. Let's hire someone new, have them go right there, and we're actually going to lock them to that area. Ferris wheel is open. It's a Ferris wheel. There's nothing much to it. Price for a minute's going to go up to 30. We already got a few of these coasters in here. Let's build a nice simple junior coaster. Oh, I could do square. Square always has to be an option here. Oh, that might delete. No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, I gotta do that. That fits too perfectly. Square. It's fantastic. And anything I can do to increase its usage is what I have to do. I don't get why some of those creators give me like a bunch of money and others give me like $3 for deleting. But whatever. And this way Square interacts with those Go monster trucks. It's pretty great. People really don't like the disgusting park. Just gonna keep hiring handymen then. I've got money. I've got money. That's not the issue. There we go. You can have that spot. Handyman 10, you're going to have this whole area. Cool. Alright, happy with that. Hopefully the guests will start getting happier because we'll be fixing those. What coaster should I build next? I got the most untidy park in the country. That's not a great award, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do a corkscrew coaster. We're going to do just a normal, fun design of this. Let's also get a handyman to deal with. Handy Andy B, come deal with this. Handyman 9, you also come deal with this. There's a lot in this area. It's not good. Hopefully this all gets cleared up though. Everything else about the park's going well. Square's got incredible stats, can be open for business. Had that tested for much longer than it probably needs to be. It's easy to get distracted in this. We are officially in year 2. We've already hit the goal number. Just kind of have to wait for it to finish itself off. I don't think that's going to go high enough, quick enough. Okay. Oh, that goes right into the way of that, so that doesn't even work. The idea is I can build station platforms at the end. That doesn't even... I'm not doing that. So I can't do bank turns with this, which would otherwise be the goal. People are still upset about the past, but I'm just not going to worry about it. So it goes from 120 to 165. Can I do a corkscrew with that? I think I can. Try this. Photo section. Yeah, that doesn't work. Ooh, I don't know if... Okay, that's the idea. You build outside of the park. It wasn't testing because it didn't have long enough station to begin with. That whole process wasn't as good as I was hoping. Running out of money because... Dang, okay. There's the photo section. I think it just said, any more bathrooms? Yeah, I guess I have not built any new bathrooms. Do that real quick. This park's kind of a mess. Won't lie about that. Back to constructing this. Cool. Let's try and finish this off. Didn't mean to do that. Hopefully it can make that. I think it can. Oh, it cannot. Okay. People really don't like the paths in my park. I think they should just make their own park with better pathing if they think it's that simple. Park's just kind of a little bit of a mess. Ugh. Maybe I should slow down and actually work on it, but that would take more effort than I've got. Okay. This can go straight. Into a small helix down. Okay, that was one too many. That connects us up, except I don't like. Okay. Want this whole section to be banked. There we go. It's not a great coaster, but it's something. I should actually be testing this. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, putting all of these throw-up coasters right next to each other, I guess I could have expected the paths to be as bad as they currently are, but oh well. Course for coasters, better stats than I think I would have given it myself. It's something. What's currently in research, out of curiosity, unknown. We just got a different piece for Tunnel of Horror is something that has broken me down before. But I can make a design of it, just to keep having everything as a little bit. Don't have a good spot for it, per se, but I can put it somewhere. I can put it here. I build the best rides. They're so good. What a brilliant design. I'm gonna open it even though it's gonna crash somehow. Beautiful. People complaining about the park paths. I know they're bad. Just kind of have to deal with them, okay? There's still a lot of open space in this park. Log flume just got developed. Okay. That is the exact type of thing I was hoping to build. Didn't know it, but that's what I wanted. And look, we're gonna have a log flume go right next to the canyon. Oh, that's gonna be cool. Gotta worry about support, so. Can't build on the ground for land not owned by the park, which is interesting. I just like this one as a theoretical viewing ride rather than a I'm gonna get wet splash splash type of ride. I think what I'm gonna do Square 4 still hasn't been fixed. I think it just got fixed, so that was a lie. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is still need a station platform there. That's a straight down, down. Beautiful. It's a different than average log flume. It's definitely a design that would not normally, I feel, be good, but thematically, being able to look over the Grand Canyon with it is something that is so unique and cool that I think is a good place. Do I have first aid stalls? No, I do not. There's so much throw up everywhere. It's crazy. Makes me worry that there's a bunch over here as well. Not as bad as it could be. Get Handy Andy B to deal with some of that. So let's get another mechanic as well. I don't know if I'm theoretically a profitable park anymore, but that wasn't the goal. Why am I researching stalls now? Am I already... I'd rather do transport rides, I guess, but... Didn't realize I was already done with all of my other research opportunities. Log Flume doesn't have great stats, but that one's for me. This one's not for the guests. That's a ride that I want because I think it would be cool. About halfway through the whole mission, now that we've sped everything up. Yeah, I only need 1,000 guests, right? I wasn't lying about that. I didn't just make it a lot harder on myself, yeah. Only 1,000 guests, park rating of at least 600. That's by far more likely how we fail it at this point, considering we've got 1,500 guests. And now that people are going to be able to buy sunglasses, it's only going to be even better. I want to build a train. A park like this deserves a good train. How do I give people what they want? I think like this. Cool. This train isn't going to be an actual transportation type of ride. It's really just going to be a fun little place to ride a train. Wish I could make the passing better than how it's going to be here, but that would require more effort. And as I've discussed before, this is not an effort stream. This is not an effort scenario, at least. It's fun to hear just random little screams come out. Beautiful. Let's test this baby out. We got a chairlift. I love building pointless chairlifts. For some reason, that's something that always brings me a bunch of joy. Although, I've been eyeing this spot for a while, and I think I finally found why. Miniature railroad, decent stats. That's what I like about the railroad. It's never actually pointless. This is also surprisingly not pointless. It's dumb, but it's not quite pointless. There we go. There we go. Chairlift should be operational. Bring that up here. Take out the miniature railroad. See how our stats are. Probably don't need to research anymore. But it would be kind of fun to get all of the research you can possibly get out of this park, so I'm going to keep doing it. The loan is actually one of the most costly loans. Interesting to note. I don't think I've risen the price of the entrance in a while. So let's put it up to 35. People will still pay for that. Chairlift's ratings. They're good. Doesn't look like it's going to crash. Good is subjective in this case. None of those stalls are really speaking to me. Let's do a second Ferris wheel. For no real reason. That doesn't even work. Wasted some money placing that down, but whatever. It's gonna be nice to pass this without needing to delete any of the unnecessary scenery here or anything. Keep all of the fun things. We got a first aid room. I was hoping to get one. A lot of chaos around the entrance of this park. Cool. People are still upset about my handyman not doing their job well enough. Yeah. People don't like how crowded it is here. A lot of people think that they want to go on something more thrilling than Square One. It is weird how many people are thinking that, considering it's such a thrilling ride. I mean, you go in a square. How could you be more excited than that? Let's hire a couple more entertainers. Just because I can. While I figure out what else I want to do. Sure, we'll do a second twist here. There we go. That can open. Can't look out the line for Square. Wow. Square is popping off. Everyone wants to go on it. This is incredible. I wonder if it's just like people are drawn to go to the railroad because it's labeled as a transportation ride. Or if there's something else to it. I don't get what in the game mechanics are actually telling people to go onto Square. Especially because so many people were thinking about going on it, but then they're like, I want to go into something better. So I'm just curious what in the game's code leads Square to being an option. Alright. I want to do another roller coaster, maybe? Fried chicken stall is currently in development. I don't have much money, so I'll do a mini roller coaster. We'll go like this. We got our fried chicken stall. Let's place that. It's more important. It's not actually more important or anything. Can get to 180. That's higher than the coaster right next to it goes. Okay, why can this mini roller coaster actually do some real cool things? Neither of those helixes are going to work well, but flatten ourselves out there. Then we'll do an actual normal helix for a little bit. With the extra speed, it's so confusing for me to know if everything's going to go awful here or fine. We're actually going to do a helix down small. Actually, I don't think we're doing a helix at all because of goes up to 180. I gotta remember that. It's not gonna be able to get back up to 175 though. Running out of cash. Classic. Maybe less classic for the mini roller coaster than other coasters, but still, classic. These paths have not been great. I think I grabbed a guy I probably shouldn't have grabbed to deal with that, but whatever, hopefully he finds his way. That's how I want to end it. Now to get there. see-through supports. Okay, so that whole plan I think just won't work. This is good because it's letting me realize what areas I'm keeping these supports off is good. Okay. Keep the loan coming. Calamity Coaches is in the way there. There we go. Now I gotta try to shoot this gap. There we go. Where does this end up at? Cool. Now we go back to the front. What if instead of that I go... That doesn't work. I want to get this to work. Get this to work. This would be cool. Okay. Okay. I think this is going to work. I'm in debt. Just really want to get this to work. Yeah, I think deleting that piece will be helpful. Let's keep that flat. Ah, this is so close to working. Beautiful. Okay. Is this actually a good ride? I honestly don't believe it is. Also, I think I only have one opening on that end, so that's how that's going to have to be. Let's get rid of invisible supports. Give this mini coaster a whirl. Sorry if I got quiet there for a bit. Contemplating all the aspects of this crazy coaster. Pathing on this is a bit complex for my own abilities. There we go. That should be enough. Let's see how the stats are. Pretty good, especially for being a mini roller coaster. Whew. Complex path for that mini roller coaster. Got up to 2,000 guests. Pretty good. I would have been able to get to like 3,000 at least, maybe even 4,000 if I took my time and was more careful with all my decisions, did some of my gimmick plays, building coasters that aren't necessarily good. But I'm happy with how this park is turning out. It's a convoluted mess, but it's got its own personality. I'm happy with it. I'm realizing the American flag flowers probably went bad because no one's watering these flowers. Or something of the sort. Cool. Yeah, we've got a couple of months left for this park. Let's do another coaster like we've done before. Cool. Let's try. Okay. I gotta change the construction on this a little bit. Cool. We can make this powered launch pathing station. Let's test this out. Oh, that crashed. 45 is clearly too much. Okay. That number felt better. I'm still going to, oops. I'm still going to do an extra piece on both ends. Didn't mean to destroy that pathway. Finish up with the pathing there. Get one more piece in. Test it out. There we go. How's the testing going along here? Pretty good. I'll open it up. Let's get Handyman 11 to deal with all of the puke in front of the log room entrance. We'll get Handyman 9 to deal with this spot over here. Now, without a doubt, we're going to be victorious in this mission. It just won't be as, let's say, happy of a experience as it could have been. I haven't had trash cans, I think, at all during my time in this park, which probably would have been helpful throughout. This may as well do it later rather than never. Cool. Trash cans added. I'm gonna put it up to turbo speed because I don't really have anything else too much I feel like needs to be done with this park. You just fast forward to the end of October because it's a couple of months away. Just be happy. You've done all the research you can do in this park. I'm happy with it. No real complaints with how this has gone. It's fun to see the number for money just continuously go up and down at about the same rate. Having Handyman up there. Wow, the line for Mini Roller Coaster 1, it's using up all of its space pretty well. It's kind of fun to see everything operate on such a fast scale here. Pulling back where you can't really hear anything. Seeing all these guests with their own AI, own design, working themselves out. It's raining, we can see a bunch of people buy umbrellas. Our American flag comes back. People are upset about the state of the park, but the park rating's at 9,000. Really made just like 4,000 extra dollars because it was raining and because we charge as much as we can for this ride. Yeah, so we come to a close here and watch all this go. There was still so much more I could have done to this park. I think I just kind of liked taking it easy for a scenario for once. Didn't feel like doing one of the extra challenges that we still have left to go, so started going into the more expansion level options. Just lost my chance to pay back the loan there, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's a lot more I could have done with this park, but I'm happy with how it came out. It's fun things to see with the whole Grand Canyon as it is. And we have officially won. Alright. As usual, if anyone has some name they would like to put into the scenario chart, I'd like to offer that up to people. Otherwise, I'll just put my name in. That's going to be it for my stream today. Thank you anyone who tuned in and watched. It's always a fun time. Nice, relaxing one for today. I'm going to see if I can find anyone playing Roller Coaster Tycoon to raid real quick. Alright, I think I found someone. Don't see any suggestions, so I'm going to put my name into it. Thank you all for watching. Good time once again. Hope to see you for the next one. And feel free to join in on the raid if you want. Otherwise, have a good day. Alright. Thank you, everybody.